1986 Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Summary for this film: a radio host is victimized by the cannibal family as a former Texas marshal hunts.
Ray, what are you laughing at?
Flying. Yeah, directed by Tobe Hooper, whatever you want to say. Written by L.M. Kit Carson and Tobe Hooper.
It's Tobe.
Tobe Hooper. What do you have, Jason? Information?
Tagline: after a decade of silence, the buzz is back. Distributed by Canon Releasing. Always remember seeing that logo pop up back in the day.
Yeah.
Blu-ray, there's a couple good releases. Arrow and Scream Factory both have this. Can't go wrong with either of those.
I think I have the Arrow Blu-ray.
Do you? Because I've been wanting to pick it up because I still have like that screw-headed or something.
Yeah, I think that's the one I got, and that was a while ago. It's the only one of these I own.
Yeah, mine's a real cheap DVD copy, whatever it is. It's got Dennis Hopper on the cover. Yeah, so this is one of the movies I rented the most back in the VHS days. It was always like this and Redneck Zombies were my go-tos for a while. The soundtrack's great. I want to get this at some point, but it's too expensive. Like on vinyl, it's like $100 or something like that. Yeah. The comedy is really good, I think. Dennis Hopper is a lunatic. They give Drayton some great lines. The Saw's family monologue, that whole thing.
You got one choice, boy. Sex or the Saw. Sex is, well, nobody knows. But the Saw is family. It's family. Wait till Granddad hears about this. Take her away. She's in the garbage now.
Oh, no. No.
A one. And a two. And a three.
Moseley and Bill Johnson are great as Chop Top and Leatherface. One of my favorite characters in this movie is LG. He's just a good guy.
This whole movie, has characters, great characters all over.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah, LG is my favorite. He's just a good guy. He wants to build Stretch a little fry house. I like that. He ends up losing his face and getting really smashed up with a hammer. It's crazy. The whole thing, it's just great. It's campy as hell. There are a lot of great lines in this movie. Dennis Hopper and the battle at the end. It's great. It's just so great. I give it a 10. This is a perfect 10 movie, but in a different way than the first one. The first one's like more of a serious horror film, and this one's a little bit more comedic. It's kind of like the difference between Evil Dead 1 and 2, and in vibe, I guess.
That was what was so shocking to me when I watched the second one. After watching it, like the one you showed me, the first one, I'm like, this is a completely different type of movie, It's the same idea, just done completely different. I thought it was brilliant the first time I watched it. I immediately watched it again. That's how much I liked it. I went rewind. Kids don't know what that means.
Rewind.
But yeah, I watched it again. And you're right. Everything about this movie is awesome. From the one-liners, lick my plate, dog dick. I mean, all the way down to the Dennis Hopper battle with the fucking chainsaws. It's just amazing. I perfect 10 for me too. It's another perfect movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. A lot of them. I like the next one too. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 from 1990. Summary for this film: a California.
Wait a minute, boy.
What? Oh wait, did we move on? I moved on way too fast.
Yeah, say nothing.
Sorry, man. Let's stay in the world of. Let's stay where we were. Hold on.
You're literally cutting your host out, man.
Hold up. hold up. Rewind, like Ray said. Let's go back to Jason. How you doing?
Yeah, so this is way different than the first. This one's silly. It's goofy. Cool settings. The radio station, the amusement park thing that they're in. Great cast, great characters. I mean, across the board. I like the Stretch. I like Hopper. I like LG. All of them. Chop Top is just brilliant. This is one of my favorite characters of all time. Cinematography, it looks great. It's lit well, and it's actually watching it again. Like it's really colorful. Like it's a lot of colors popped out to me this time.
Yeah.
This was my favorite. Texas was just one of my favorite horror movies, period. And I'm going to forever associate with this movie with my teens because I watched this movie so many times between 16 and 20. Like this was probably watched at least once a week. I'll give it a 10.
Scott.
What do you think?
It's been a very long time since I've seen it, so I remember bits and pieces. I wasn't able to watch everything, obviously. Only had a couple days, but what I remember of it was pretty good. I can do a little bit more trivia if you want.
Sure. What do you got?
A couple more of them. All right. What was the car from the beginning?
The car from the...
No idea.
I lost the names of the guys, but
Bright lights and big titties. That car.
Was it a Cadillac?
Is this from the...
I think so, yeah. There was a Mercedes.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's not trivia, but Dennis Hopper did think it was the worst movie he was ever in.
Yeah. He also said that... Super Mario Brothers, yeah. I read that.
Then he's like, yeah, that one.
Which, by the way, that movie's good. Fuck you if you don't like it.
Yeah.
I've seen Dennis Hopper in way worse movies than both of those movies. So, what the fuck is he talking about?
Do you have any more trivia, Scott?
Yeah. They're listing everything. It doesn't work as trivia. They're just telling you facts.
Here's a
make
fact.
it into a fucking question.
So are we moving into part 3?
Yeah.
Well, what's your rating, Scott?
Oh, Scott, yes.
For the
Part 2.
more comedic, I guess, aspect of it, I'd have to say 7 out of 10.
Okay.
As a horror movie, I don't know. I might go one lower as a film, but as a horror film, 7 out of 10.
Jason's got a train popping off over there.
Yeah.
Coming through the dang wall.
Let's